Hey dudes. Okay, it's really already 9 a.m. and I am like so tired. Are you guys tired? I think with Facebook building me an audience. You can hear my microwave going because I'm waiting for tea. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Heather. Oh my voice even sounds bad. Morning, Deanne. Ah. You love my shirt? Are you guys doing the undie run this year? Yes. Okay. You gotta do the undie run. Hey, Joanna. Jennifer. Charlie, you're always on early. Are you guys in a different time zone? Okay. Okay, let me get myself together here. So, yesterday, So yesterday I did something cool and new with my brows. I'm gonna show you what it is today. Sorry, you're probably gonna listen to motocross, Xbox games in the background today. No Smashing Pumpkins. That was yesterday. Elizabeth, you are doing the undie run? Yes. Have you seen the new shirts? I think they... Well, no, wait. I feel like I saw one. I don't know where it was. Maybe it was like they were trying to decide which shirts they were going to get. I don't know. I can't remember. Lonnie, if you jump on here, you tell us. Hey, Rochelle, good morning. Rochelle, did you get your brush figured out? As I'm steeping my tea. Look at these cool... Okay, so I didn't get my tea yet from that one lady, but I found these weird bag things, and there's like loose leaves in there. And then like when they get really hot, you can see them like open up. It's really weird, but it's good. Although this one's lemony, and I mean I love lemon, but I just want tea. Anyway, okay, so again, girls and guy. Remember, Sassy Saturdays is for us to try something new, because then we're going to just wash it off anyway, because we still got to take a shower, because we look like garbage when we wake up. I remember that when, oh darn it, stupid connection. That darn, or there was that graphic that said, like, why do they call it beauty sleep when I wake up looking like a troll? Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, good morning, Mickey and Emily. Woo! Okay, so tea's about ready. So, today I'm just gonna use some pressed powder instead. Oh, and check out my pressed powder. I dropped it. It's the saddest thing ever. There's actually a trick to molding this back together, and maybe I should do that today because I kind of forgot that I did this. Because now it's kind of like a loose powder. Hey, Kristen. Good morning. So, okay, so, so like I said, Sassy Saturdays is for trying new makeup looks just when you wake up. And then if you like it, you get to practice it again after your shower. And if you hate it, then you know what you did wrong. And you never do that again. So, I don't know how to use pressed powder like this. This is not what it's supposed to look like. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, this. Oh, look, a pretty pressed powder all pushed in there. Oh, that's the way it should look. Then you just put it on. So anyway, we're going to use pressed powder we're going to makeshift use my pressed powder because it's like, oh my gosh. Anyway. If you guys remember, when Unique first started, like this is all, when I first started, this is all we had. And so, I loved it. I still love it. The coverage is amazing. Like, look, already my rosacea is like gone. And it doesn't look cakey. It's so soft and light. But when I started, I was like, ugh. I do not like pressed powder. I want to try this stuff out, but I don't want to use pressed powder. But because I hate the way it makes my face always look cakey. And then I got it. I was like, I put it on for the first time, like, holy crap. You can't see, like, the coverage was so awesome that I fell in love with it. And I didn't look cakey. And yeah, so I went from loose powder, like I was a Bare Minerals girl, to this pressed powder. And then, good morning, Yudi. Good morning, Lisa. Molly. Oh, and so then our liquid foundation came out, and then I was like, meh, I don't like liquid foundation either. You have a good day too, Mickey. So I'm not going to use that stuff. I'm such a dork. And then, yeah, so then I tried it after like a month of it being out because everybody was raving about it. And then you couldn't get your hands on it. And so then I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not using my pressed powder anymore. But then I would like use my pressed powder with that. And I don't know. Yeah. So now it's kind of like an internal struggle every morning. Do I want to use the pressed powder? Do I want to use liquid foundation? Maybe I'll just top my liquid foundation with a little bit of pressed powder. Anyway. Okay, base face. Base face. So remember, we don't want just a base face. It's all flat. There's no like dimension to it. So we'll put on some concealer. Or some, it's still morning. Concealer. Morning, Bridget and Jessica. Yeah, so just pressed powder. We need something more here, don't we? Because it's just a flat face. So that's why. But that's perfect because it's like a canvas, like when you're a painter. Hold up. We need that. Oh, man, that's hot. Dang it. I gotta put it on my Bev nap. Bev nap. Okay, so today, okay, what do you want me to contour with? BB Flawless or Loose Minerals concealers? First one to answer. That's what I'll do. And I already was smart enough to wet my blending buds if somebody wants this. Oh my goodness. So I'll do a little contouring today, and then, I don't know, we'll finish off with eyes. Okay, Emily says Loose Minerals. All right, that's what it is. Thanks. That one's faster. So Loose Minerals, I use the darkest shade. It's Fierce. This does just look like a loose powder. And I like to use the blusher brush. So if you have kind of a brush that's more defined, you know, it's got a slight angle to it. It's not real fluffy. But that way it gives me more control. And I like to tap some just in the lid so that I'm not like getting too much on there. And I kind of actually just use the edge of the brush. So I don't get very much on because you don't want to start with a lot. You want to start with a little and then build up. And then you always want to kiss. And that's where you want your line to start. And then just bring it to the hairline. See that? And this is like, okay, already? You see that? Already. Emily, that's a great question. Emily wants to know which I prefer between the two of them. I feel like I use this when I'm lazy, but I still like the look of it. And I do feel like, well, this is just easier for me, and I feel like the shade matches my skin tone a little bit better. Whereas in this one, I do like to use this like when, I usually do this when I'm gonna go out or something, like, because I can get more definition with it. Like when I want to do my contour on the sides of my nose, this is easier to control. Whereas in this, I'm just using the brush and it's kind of all over the place. But again, it's fast. And then, yeah. So maybe that's my answer. So up along the hairline, like into the hairline. I'm going to brush it in there. I know there's been some talk about like contouring with blush. And while that, it just reminds me of the 80s. And like big shoulder pads and big hair and like really bright makeup. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm all into that. Watch, in like 6 months I'll be contouring with blush. Because somebody will have it on and be like, oh, I really like that. Maybe I should give it a try. Oh my gosh. Okay. So remember, when you're doing the contouring, it's under the cheekbone. And then if you're going to blush, you're going to put a little bit of blush on the apple of the cheek. Okay? Hey, Carrie, Mary. All right. So that is your quick contour. Oh, I better do a little bit. Okay, so if you're having a chubby day, maybe, you can put some under your chin and down under your neck. Now, you don't want enough that you're like getting that line under your, because you still want to blend it, but just pull it down under your neck, and under the chin, and then that gives you more of an illusion of the neck set back farther. Oh, I love you guys. And so you can see it's kind of harder to do like the conceal or the minerals on the nose. It's just more sloppy, but at the same time, I'm not using like a whole lot like I would normally. So you just want to contour up to the bridge or to the beginning of the. Okay. So that was our quick contouring. If I wanted to highlight, which I could still highlight a little bit, maybe I'll do that for you guys. I always use to highlight our Skin Perfecting Concealer. While this concealer is amazing for covering imperfections, it's also, I love it for highlighting because I don't like a lot of blush, or not blush, I don't like a lot of powder up here by my eyes, because any powder, I don't care if it's the best powder in the world, powder and wrinkles do not mix. I mean, a little bit is fine, and a little bit of shimmer is fine up there, but if you're going to put like a ton up there, it's going to just accentuate all those fine lines and wrinkles. That's a no-go. I'll go for Allie anyway. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Steve. Okay, so then I probably shouldn't do this because I'm just like getting bacteria in there. But this is my lazy way, because this morning I'm lazy. So we'll just highlight a little bit. I got too much there. Okay, and then you're just using your damp blending bud. Always, always dampen your blending buds. Your blending is going to be so much easier, and it's going to look so much nicer, I promise. I got way too much on my nose. We're going to bring it over here on the cheek. Okay, so you're bringing the cheekbone from like right under the brow. You don't want it to go all the way back to your hairline, because your cheek, I mean, you got a little indentation there. So don't highlight the indentation that's supposed to have a shadow, and you're going to look fake. So you're just doing enough to kind of highlight that area there. And I blot and kind of pull at the same time. I'm kind of pushing into the skin, if I should say. I'm saying. Same with the forehead, just that little area here, you're pulling it out. Okay. And remember, highlighting and contouring is just like for accentuating those natural shadows and highlights from your face. I got a little bit too far back there. I'll fix it later. You know, and I'll show you my secret to fixing it all. Oh, stay off my phone. Okay. So, blending. If you feel like you don't like your highlight and contour, keep blending. Morning, babe. Hi. So, Cupid's bow, just a little ball of the chin there. I got a pimple right there. I can barely see it. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so now, oops. I just dropped my blending bud. So then, oh my God, I almost dropped. Oh my God. Okay, so I feel like I could like keep blending, but again, here's my hurry. I'm in a hurry. I don't want to worry about this. Bronzer to the rescue. And I just kind of put it on where those two, where the highlight and the contour meet. And we're golden. Just like that. Okay, so those of you that started with me, remember the plain face with just the pressed powder? I mean, it looks gorgeous, right? But it's flat and there's no dimension to it. So that's what you want to contour with, or why you want to contour, because now I kind of look, I have more of a natural appearance to my face, and it looks, I guess that sounds conceited. It looks gorgeous, but it's also really natural. Like, I don't have makeup on, right? So then you can add some, we'll do a little blusher. I use blusher in Sweet, and I recommend Sweet to a lot of my girls. It's just a really nice, easy color. This is super, super pigmented. Careful. Do not go like this and then like that, because then you are going to have that contour 80s blusher look. Seriously, this is all I do. And you can see why. Can you already see the pink? I don't want, oh gosh, maybe you can't see it as well. Just a little, see the difference? Just a little pink. Your blusher should be like the same shade as how you would naturally blush. Okay? Okay. Base. Done. Time for tea. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you should see, I got makeup everywhere in here. My pressed powder like fell all over my lap. All right, so Emily, thank you for shouting out loose mineral powders for my contour today. Yay! That was easy. Not a lot of blending, not a lot of nothing. Oh no, Emily, I don't want to do that. Oh my God, maybe I should like, well, I could just come with my wake up hair because it's like a lion, and that's what our 80s hair looked like, right? Like teased up and nasty. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Julie. Oh my gosh, all you guys are on here. You guys are killer. All right. Okay, so I look, ooh, let's do a little, this guy. I'm going to do my brows last for you guys today because, I freaking love this stuff. Okay. What am I doing? I gotta put that away. So, I recently have been using these, okay, like I always use the Victorious because it's like an awesome nude base for your eye. But then we got this Proud and Faithful. Look at these dudes. Yeah. Hi. A dark brown and a really dark brown. Awesome. You can use these for anything. You know what I'm going to use them for later. But anyway, I think it makes a really pretty base eye. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Our husbands. We love them. Okay, eye primer. Eye primer rocks. You guys all need to wear eye primer. If you like your makeup to stay on like all day, you should really wear eye primer. I mean, our stuff stays on a really long time anyway, but like it looks the exact same. Oh my God, he's throwing, hold on. Look. I'm gonna turn this around. Look. Oh my God. work. I love you. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wait, are you still live?
Yeah, I'm still live.
Oh.
Okay, so where are we at? Okay, so I'm gonna put on. So if you guys, okay, so help me out here. If you like this video, share me up. Okay, girls? If you like my Sassy Saturdays, share me up. Oh, Brian's going out to the shop, work on Lord knows what. Okay. So, see that like nice nude? It's like I went ahead and put powder back on my eyes, didn't I? Because it's like a base, like super nice base. Oh, I'm so tired today. And, okay, so I've been using my crease brush, actually, with my nude cream shadows. And I like the way it applies better. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I cannot get the same kind of coverage that I do with this, with the cream shadow brush. And I'm not a really big fan of the sparkly cream shadows anyway, so I didn't use it all that much, but I don't know. I don't care for that. So I like this, and the stuff is like, I don't know. It's cool. I like it now. I like the mattes. So you're always gonna start in the and like this back corner, because then if you get too much on, it's easier to blend out than it is if you stick it right in this upper part, and that's where you want less product. So always start right in there, that back part, and then pull it in. So you're pulling it in. And I know like habits are really hard to break. I was doing a one-on-one, sorry, I got something in my eye. A one-on-one the other day, and just naturally she kept wanting to go just start right here and kind of going back, and I was like, no, we gotta pull into the eye, not out of the eye. You're gonna get a much better appearance. You're gonna like the way it looks way better. And then when we want to blend, also, you're like saved. You are saved. And always start with less and work your way up, like I said earlier with the contour. Okay, so that right there is Faithful. Just that nice, like, neutral brown. It's a really nice shade that, like, I feel like it kind of matches a natural tone to my skin, too. Hey, good morning, Gayla. How are you? So, okay, that's that. And then I've been putting the Proud over top of that. And I just use the same brush because it's just darker. And then this one's pretty dark. So you want to, again, be really careful with it. And you're just sticking it in the corner there. Now, of course, that looks like crap, doesn't it? So that's why blending is so important. So pulling it in like that. Pulling it in. Now, at this point, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, a blending brush. Dang, my connection at this. I need to like find a new spot to sit because my connection always goes bad here. Blending just where you put it on and making it look soft and blend it into the next. Hey, Brat. Are you hunting this morning? Are you working? Or are you sleeping? All right. So blending just makes that so much softer, and you really have to, if you use that transition color, then it's not going to look like too bold like a highlight and a contour just smacked right on your eye. That's what that transition color is for the blending, to make it look so much nicer. Okay? You also want it to follow like that natural arch of your brow, that upper portion of your shadow. And then you also want it to kind of match that natural line right here from your eyebrow and to your lower lash line. See that? Yeah, because that's where we put that tape. Remember a couple weeks ago we put the tape there? I pulled it off and it was like, whoa! Okay, so that is one option. I don't think I'm going to do the other eye right now because I don't want to kill your guys' day, your morning. Okay, I'm going to use, should I use liquid? You want to see me do, always hate doing this, liquid liner or regular pencil? I mean, the regular pencil is amazing. If you don't have this, dude, you're missing out. This is the best eyeliner ever. Ever. Even, okay, when I first got it too, I was like, I gotta sharpen that. That's stupid. I like my little twisty one. Yeah. Sharpening it is way worth it. Way worth it. So we got liner or pencil. Somebody comment. Tell me what you want. Yudi, regular pencil. All right. Yes, Kristen, I know you love the liner. It is the best, isn't it? All right, so, girls. Okay, when I was doing that one-on-one too, we were talking about this as well. That when you put your eyeliner on, we talked to you about how you do not want a space between your lash line and the eyeliner. So this is how I describe it. You're literally rubbing the eyeliner on your lash line. And I usually go from the top down. While you can do your waterline up here too, I do not care for that. I don't care what eye pencil you have. If you think it's waterproof or whatever, it does not stay on. I mean, your eyes are constantly watery. It doesn't stay on for me. So kudos to you. If you can get it on, send me your tricks. But also, then I have it collect in my tear duct, and I don't like that. And that's why I like this, because it never collects in my tear ducts the way my old eyeliner used to when I applied it the exact same way. And I don't have itchy eyes anymore, which I didn't even realize that was an issue until I started using this. And I was like, well, I guess I just have shitty itchy eyes. Whoops. There's no kids here, right? Okay, so I'm going to try to do this with, I got to get my mirror here closer, but I don't want you guys to, I'll still want to see you guys. Okay, so downward motion, and I just do a light rub. See that? And I do pull my eye a little bit. I'm not pulling it all the way, but a little bit. Now you can see I already have that space there, don't I? But it's okay because I'm going to fill it in, and I want just a real light rub. Hey, Sherry. Sherry, no, I didn't get my tea yet, but I was just telling them I'm drinking tea. I don't know. I found these weirdo loose leaf bag things. I don't know. They're just doing the duty until I get my tea from you. Share. What is it again? Share tea with me. Share. I can't remember. Share tea. You'll tell me. You'll post it on here. Thank you, Sherry. Okay. So down. You're doing it down on your lash line, and just a light rub. See that? And then I don't always bring it all the way into my eye. I usually stop about right in there. See that? And so I've got a really light line there. So small line, great. Excuse me. I also like to bring out this edge a little bolder sometimes. I'm not talking a wing. I just bring out that edge and kind of pull that eye out a little and make it look a little more bold. So then I'm just using a really light rubbing motion. I mean, not super light, but I'm getting product on there, because sometimes when I tell people to go light, they're like barely even. I'm like, well, you got to put some on there. But see the dramatic. Now I've got a more dramatic eye just because I added a little more volume to that outer edge. Does that make sense to everybody? Huh? Just a little extra. Oh, I look weird. There. Hey. We'll talk to this face. Maybe if I just like, oh, the camera is not going to work that way. So yes, that, and when I'm putting, again, when you're putting your eyeliner on, don't pull it down because you don't want to bring your eye look down. You want your eye to feel lifted and elongated. So I'm never pulling it any further past the outer edge of the lash line. Okay? Okay. And oh, yeah, actually, I'll show you something else. So sometimes I'll put my liner down there, and then sometimes I'll put like, whoops, this guy, or a dark, like whatever one of the colors I used up there. I'll just put a little bit right under that lash line. And you can use like the liner shader brush, just something small that is going to get you a little bit of application under there, and not, because if you get too much, it's going to pull the eye down, and you don't want to do that. You want it to look open. If you want it even to look more open, then we add our white eyeliner on the lash line. Where is that? Oh, here it is. We'll do that again because it's so white eyeliner. I know people are like, what the heck? No way. And I will put this on my lash line. Just like that. Just like that. Isn't it so cool? It's the best trick ever. So then lashes. I'll just do really quick lashes. Remember your gel fibers gel. I'm still absolutely loving this new formula. And I feel like it's actually a little easier to work with the longer I've had it. Like, it's so creamy in the beginning that I kind of was kind of getting it everywhere. And I've had it for about a month now. My fibers on there. Speaking of which, okay, dudes, there's only how many days left in February or January? So remember that amazing kudo special that we have, that freaking liquid foundation at a discount? What the heck? I bought like 3 of them because I know I'm going to use my liquid foundation, and the palettes are amazing. And yeah, palettes, lip stain, liquid foundation. How can you go wrong? And that cute little bag, like, stick it in my purse, and it holds everything in the bottom of my purse without it like falling everywhere. Sorry, I'm giving my eyes. Okay, now gel again. Gel again, gel again. Okay. I do the backs of my lashes and the fronts. The fronts and the backs. All right. That is what we're going to work with right there. So if I wanted even more volume, I wanted to take even more time, then I would just right now put another layer of fibers on, and then another layer of gel, because you always want to end with the gel, always, or the hairdryer. Okay, so now let's talk about these brows. Okay, brows. Please do your brows. If you, brows are like the, she looks good, she looked great. That's what the brows do, okay? And you don't need a lot. Like, you really don't. And there's lots of things you can use to do your brows, and they'll look amazing. I'm even talking about things that you have right now in your house, in your makeup drawer. I promise that you probably have something that you can use to make your brows look amazing. Okay, first of all, if you're not plucking those things and they need to be plucked, you gotta pluck them. Or what, Yudi, you get yours. I know, sorry, Emily. I'll do it like this. Yudi gets hers, what do they call it? Threaded. Is that better? And I have not done that before. Mine aren't overly crazy, but do you ever have that, weekend when, okay, so last weekend I like did my brows before we went up to Minneapolis, and then I got home on Sunday and I looked in the mirror and I was like, what the heck? And there was like 50 dang little eyebrow hairs sticking out everywhere. I about had a heart attack. And usually I'm like watching my eyebrows like every day because they always have like, you know, one or two, but it was like all of a sudden they went on like mad growth hormone or something. So yeah, so yeah, get those brows under control, cleaned up, and then use something to make them more full. So my brows are pretty good. I've got a few sparse areas, but let me just show you a few different options for what to do. Okay, when I first started, we didn't have brow products. So what I used was a pigment. It's just eyeshadow, but pigments are loose eyeshadows. And this one that I used was called Beautiful. And it's just a nice light brown. And I would just take my brush and just put it on my brow. And it filled it in really nice. Okay? Yeah, that's one option. Excuse me. Next option. Again, you can use anything like a pigment here. Like Brave would be a good shade for me. Just put it right on there. So I guarantee every one of you guys has probably a shadow at home that you could use to enhance your brow and fill it in. Fill it in for the sparse areas and give it just a little hint of pop. I like a more natural looking brow. I don't like my brows to be really dark. In fact, last night I put something on them and I was like, oh my gosh. It reminded me of, I'm not going to remember how he says it now. Oh, and yeah, that's how he does it. In, oh gosh, what's that movie called? Damn. Okay, where the dude is talking to Kenny and he goes, what are you gonna do about it, eyebrows? Meet the Millers. That is what I look like when I did my brows last night and I used something way too dark. All I could think about was, what are you gonna do about it, eyebrows? Oh, and I was just like, get that crap off my eyebrows. Because I don't look, that's not my look. It's not my look. Okay. So, I like a more natural brow look. You can use the brow gel. And the brow gel is awesome if you got really bushy brows because you'll put it on backwards and then pull it back and just kind of fill in. It has little fibers in there and it's just really easy and quick and fills in awesome. So there's 3 different shades of that one, although I know other companies make brow gel too, so just get a brow gel. Do something to your eyebrows. The other thing we have is a pencil. I love this pencil. See here, this is like remember the eyeliner I was talking about when I was like, what? Yeah, this is the way I used to have my eyeliners. And I like this, but you know what? You can never tell when it's running out, and then you're like, oh crap. If you were on my VIP page, I have this little video of it clicking when you're like, holy crap, help me. It's the worst sound in the world because my eyebrow pencil's out. So this is really nice too, and it gives you more definition. So you can just use it, like, it's easy to get really defined where you want it to go, obviously. It's so small, it like mimics the diameter of a hair when you're using it. And then you have the nice little spoolie brush on the end that helps like blend and kind of comb your brow out. Okay, so that's another thing. The other thing, let's see, so we talked about shadows, eyebrow pencil, eyebrow gel. So the other thing I saw somebody using the other day, and I tried this last night, twice, because the first time it was too dark, was this Splurge Cream Shadow. I love products that have versatility. Like, you know, if you're like, I don't know, if you're going on vacation, or, sorry Dorothy, you can't come up here today. if, you know, you're like limited on what you can bring or use or whatever, I love stuff that you can use many, many uses for. Like bronzer is one of those things. Oh my gosh, bronzer. You can use this on your cheeks, your eyes, your lips even. It's just phenomenal. Same thing with the eyeshadow or the cream shadow. And I'm going to use Faithful today for my eyebrow. Because last night when I was like, what you talking about eyebrows? Or what are you going to do about eyebrows? I used this really dark one. Yeah, you can already tell it wasn't a good choice. So, yeah, so then we're going to use I'm going to find a brush, the Splurge Cream Shadow to do your brow. I'm just going to do this one. So, again, I'm going to start in the more full place, and you're just pulling it in there, okay? It doesn't have to be much, but you're just filling in that sparse area. Because essentially when you're doing your brows, all you're doing is covering, I'm going to use liner shader brush, sorry. All you're doing is coloring the skin underneath, okay? Liner shader brush might look better. Hi. And I can get more definition right under here. So, you see that? Yeah. But that's okay. We're going to blend it out. If you're like, oh my gosh, Allie, that's really defined. Yes, it is. But just keep a-watching. Keep a-watching. I'm going to bring it up here. Yeah, I like this brush way better. That's the brush you need. So just little bits. Little bits. And then I can get a really nice line out here too. Because back on this side is super important because this is where it's kind of pulling your eye all together. All together. Sometimes you can even put a little darker shade right here in the arch and it will make a whole heck of a difference. Now I know I'm going to look really awkward with one brow done and one not. So, eyebrows, make your face just go from, oh, that looks great, to holy buckets, look at that girl, she looks put together. What did she do? What did she do? She did her eyebrow. That's all she did. I promise. And maybe some contouring. But, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Just put a little something on your eyebrow. Yeah. What about lips? What should I use for lips today? Besides licking off my exfoliator that's delicious. Maybe I'll use one of the new, why can I not talk this morning? One of the new, lip stains. Which one? I got that sucker punched. Serendipitous was cool. It was pretty too. Yeah, this one's kind of like a purpley pink. Maybe I'll try that. It's obviously not gonna go well. You know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Remember, this lip stain stains, so you don't want it to go anywhere. You don't want it. And I'll get some on the outside of my lips sometimes, so you just wipe it off right away. Maddie, you like this one? I always feel like these look so intimidating in the tube, and they're not when you get them on. They're so pretty. And I love how I don't feel like I've got like a bunch of lipstick on. But like last night I wore that Fortunate. I was so impressed with that. I loved it. It was so pretty. And I, you know, like I did feel like I had lipstick on because I had lipstick on, but I was impressed with how well it stuck around. And I had a couple times when, because I didn't take it with me to the hockey game, so I just put some lip bonbon on, and it was still on when I got home. So, perfect. What do you think? Do you like the serendipitous? It's pretty. Purpley pink. Yep, that's what's gonna be today. Serendipitous with a faithful eyebrow, and I use faithful and proud and victorious on my eye. Just a matte look. I feel like I need to get a different angle so you can see that eye better. Can you tell? And of course lashes. And what else? Okay, we did our pencil. We did our eyeliner pencil. And we kind of brought it up a little bit. Oh, and Emily can't take me seriously, so here, is this better? So that's what we look like today before our shower. Or before I go clean the kitty litter. Because that's my Saturday duty. Yeah. But okay, brow, no brow. And remember, your brows do not have to be the same. They are sisters, not twins, or cousins, not twins, or something like sisters, not twins. That's what people say. And they're so right. Do not over-obsess about them. Just put them on and leave them alone and just own it. Because that's what it's all about. You just love what you did and you feel better. Because that's, dude, just put some makeup on. Feel better. At least that's what I do. I mean, I just think about all the times before, like, okay, perfect scenario right here. This is why I love makeup. Because how many times do you feel like crap, like you're sick? You're sick, or people that I take care of in the hospital, all they want to do is take a shower. Like taking a shower just makes you feel so much better. You feel healthier. And so I feel that same way about makeup. Like day after day after day after day, all of us girls, we get in a routine, we get in our mom routine or whatever, and we're not like just doing something for us that takes literally 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like your husband sits in the bathroom for 10, 15, 20, half hour, right? Why can't you sit in there and put your makeup on for that amount of time? You're having your zen time, your alone time, and Bridget needs some makeup right now, don't you? I'm sorry you feel like poo. So yeah, that is why I think girls need their makeup. Because it just makes us feel good. It's not about boys. Boys, they don't know what the heck we do. And I'm not putting my makeup on for my boy. I'm putting my makeup on for me. Because I like it. I like the way it looks. It's fun. It makes me feel like a girl. Because that's what I am. Am I soapboxing right now? I don't know. No? I'm just talking. So, anyway, my tea is getting cool. Oh, and look. I'm drinking my tea, and look, there's no lip stain on there. How many big? I think I've did some videos like that. I don't know. I'll have to see if I have one on my YouTube channel. Maybe I need to do one now. Well, I already put it on, but anyway. I hope you feel better, Bridget. But thank you everybody for watching today. Share me up, please. Share me up, please, please, please. Because we all know, we all appreciate tips and tricks from our girls. And yeah. Okay, so hop on over to my VIP page if you want to participate in the little fun stuff I have over there today that is reflected from this video. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that I've got a giveaway over there because we're not supposed to do that public. I'm not sure really what I can actually say. So I guess I'm just going with it for right now. So if you want something from me, from Sassy Saturday, I'll be drawing it later today. Doing the drawing. And I'm going to have a special for the end of this month for the last few days. So check that out too, because everybody likes something at a discount, right? Okay. Cheers. Have a crazy, awesome Saturday. I hope you guys seriously have an awesome Saturday because we only get so many. Love you guys. Have a Kick Clash day.